In this video, I'm going to share with you the top 5 mistakes that every single agency owner I've ever seen make, and myself included. All right, so mistake number 1 is the lack of focus. When you're starting a business in general, people will spend too much time trying to research their niche, research what's the latest strategy that I can use to do fulfillment. Let's do this, let's buy this course, let's go through this training. They'll spend weeks and weeks getting ready, or even months and months building a website rather than focusing on client acquisition, getting your first couple clients under the belt, building a full-time business. So number 1, lack of focus. Sure, you can niche down and pick one niche later on, but in the beginning, all we want to do is connect with business owners that potentially need your services. So no complexity needed. In the first year of your doing a business, you don't need to build out funnels, you don't need to build out extreme levels of automations. Nothing like that will come until you're hitting at least $30,000 a month in a business of any kind, really, but specifically the agency model. You don't need to do any kind of automations or systems or building out anything of really any depth. All you should be doing with your time is focusing on client acquisition and fulfilling the client needs and working with them. That's it. Number 2, I see every time a person starts a business, they underprice their services. Specifically, when you're doing the agency model, what I find is people for years will undercharge. So they're not able to get the clients that they want. They're not able to enjoy the business that they want. They're not able to hire the people that they want. And when you undercharge, the psychology of it, which works like this every time, is the clients are more difficult to work with because you're attracting lower quality clients who have the mindset where they don't really want to pay for the service anyway, but they'll go with you because it's cheap. So then you have a problem client. You'll come to me and say like, hey, this business model sucks. It doesn't work for me. Like I'm struggling. I got 10 clients and I can barely get by. Where we over deliver, but we also try to at least overprice. So if you want to solve 90% of your problems, literally just double or triple your price points that you're currently thinking of, and figure out a way to provide the value that makes sense. So you still have to provide value, still has to make more sense for the person to pay you. But when you charge more, that means you can do a better service deliverability. You can provide better value. You can provide better customer support. You can work with less clients and focus on just the one. There's so many benefits, and you can hire A players onto your team that will actually do the work for you and more effectively. Because people want better results at the end of the day. You're providing more value. You'll get the clients that you want. Mistake number 3 is poor client communication. I've seen this time and time again where someone jumps into the agency business model, gets a few clients under their belt, and then 6 months later, like, hey, we built a full-time agency, we got 8 clients, we're doing SEO fulfillment, we're doing 4 or 5K a month, 6K a month, but we didn't communicate with the clients or didn't demonstrate value, didn't build relationships, and now they've all canceled. So number 1, your service deliverability wasn't that great, probably. But the most important thing is client communication. So take a note of yourself. How good are you with that? Do you need to bring on a partner that will do that for you while you focus on fulfillment and sales? Or do you just need to get better at client communication? Because retaining clients is actually the most important part. Because obviously, yeah, we can get more clients all the time, but it's way harder to get new clients rather than to maintain the existing ones that you have. And this is a problem that I've had before. And I just figured, well, I'm doing the work. The result is there. Why do I need to communicate with the client? I need to focus on sales, getting new clients, getting the fulfillment done. And actually, that's the wrong mindset to have. So don't make that mistake. Mistake number 4 is over-promising and under-delivering, especially in the beginning. You want to get the client. So what you'll do is like, hey, we'll get you a 10x ROAS on your ads, or we'll get you $100,000 a month in the next 30 days guaranteed, or you don't pay. Or we'll get you 100 clients on your calendar within the next 60 days, or you don't pay. You may see all these kinds of claims out there in the marketplace, and actually that will attract the type of client you probably don't want anyway, that will cancel within 60 days. And I've done this before where we've promised like, hey, we're going to add in 100K to your bottom line in the next 30 days. And we added in 30K, which is like actually doubling their business overnight or tripling it. And because we didn't do the 100K, they decided to cancel. So you have to under-promise and over-deliver instead of under-deliver. So if you can say like, hey, let's just try to add in 5K to your bottom line this month. We'll try to send in about 30 leads, and then you do 30K in a month. Wow. Well, now you have a case study, a testimonial, a raving fan that will turn into more referrals rather than overpromising, where you've done the same work, you've gotten the same result actually, but you've overpromised during the sales process. And finally, mistake number 5 is just neglecting your own marketing, sales, and branding. We'll see this with agencies that have been around 10 or 20 years and they still don't have a basic lead funnel. They don't have a way to even book a call. They don't have a website that's functional. Maybe it's just kind of like a portfolio page and doesn't get any traffic anyway. So what I would do is actually, you can either hire us and we build it out for you, and we'll have a video link down below. You can book a call with me and my team. So we've basically done this for hundreds of agencies. We're built out the sales and marketing processes, all of your sales calls, and just really dial in your agency marketing so that you can make $100, $200, or even $300,000 a month within your agency by filling up your calendar with leads and leads every single month. And what we find is that since agency owners are so focused on their current clients and their current fulfillment of the clients and managing the fulfillment side, is that 95% of agency owners are neglecting the sales and marketing and actually branding themselves, promoting themselves, getting on podcasts, creating videos such as this one, and actually getting out there and marketing. So I can show you an exact framework and strategy guide. Just need to book a call with me. We'll do a free strategy call together. If you're a qualified agency owner and you're making at least $3,000 a month right now and you'd like to scale up. And so that is the approach that I personally use for warm outreach and cold outreach. But if you want to get a detailed step-by-step plan, what I'm going to be doing is offering a 45-minute marketing strategy call for free. But this is only for qualified agency owners. So if you're making at least $3,000 a month, you got 3 to 5 clients or more, book a call with me below. We'll give you out some free strategies, some different strategies on cold email, some strategies on what we're doing with Facebook ads to scale up the business, as well as take a look at your existing agency to see what your goals are and how you can get your business up to the next level. And there's no risk. We do have a program or 2 available for you, and we have resources that we will provide on the call for you for free. So that will end this video. Links down below.